Hello, Leo. It is time for your weekly reading, July 1st to 7th, 2021. Hope it's going to be a good one. I've had lots of bad ones lately. Everybody's getting the Three of Swords. Everybody seems to be getting in the Tower. It's not the best, but let's hope this nice summer reading is going to be much better for my fiery Leos. Let's see what we've got. Well, that's a nice way to start. The Lovers. Oh, man, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. Wow. Everybody's getting the Death card today. Now, if you know tarot cards, the Death card does not always mean death. In fact, it rarely means death, I find. And certainly not in this reading. This does not mean death. So this is a fantastic reading. Wow, a lot of wands here, or it seems like it. No, only two. It seems like a whole thing full of wands for some reason. That's all I can see when I look over here. Okay, this is going to be a really, really great reading. I mean, this is good. Okay, so let's kind of unpack what's going on here. A lot of okay, I'm going to put you over here. Let's just see. We'll go like that. Okay, so we're going to look for the people here. And the only two we have who are people are these two. So we've got the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is sometimes perceived as being a little bit cool. She cuts to the chase. She doesn't like a lot of BS. She likes to find the truth, and she's very, very practical. She runs a very practical home. There's not a lot of nonsense here. That's probably why she can be perceived as being a little bit cool. So she's usually quite intellectual, pursuing some form of learning, even if it's just being a lifelong learner. She runs a good home, runs a good ship, but she can be a little harsh at times. Sometimes she means somebody's a widow. So that I encounter far less. So this could be the person. This could be a person that's coming into your week. Or it could be your mom, or it could be your friend, or it could be somebody you already know. Also, if being a swords card, it's an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. So keep that in mind. Then we've got the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is usually a child, teenager, or young adult. They are learning to invest in things, health, wealth, and anything that's going to be a bearing on their future. They're very bright, very good at taking things apart and putting them back together, inventive, mechanical. These people are very mechanical. They can fix things. They are quite exciting, even in their youth. So these two people might be coming in, or this might be your kid, or, you know, some other kid you know. So whoever they are, I think they might, you know, show you something this week, or be in your week somehow. Now, this guy here, I always have an issue with him. He means so many things. He can mean that there's going to be a theft. He can mean that somebody's gossiping about you. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't care if somebody's gossiping about me. Who cares? Probably people gossip about me every day. It can mean failed plans. Now, that doesn't really upset me, but I mean, you're upset when a plan fails at the time, but we don't know how minor or major this is. So it can mean that, but it looks like he's doing something deceptive. It looks like he's stealing these swords from the encampment next door. So just be on the lookout to see if anybody's doing anything deceptive around you. I get the card all the time, and I never seem to figure out what it could possibly mean. So I'm sorry about the noises outside, but my window's open, and it's bloody noisy where I am. So I just can't avoid it. Yeah, so this one, I don't worry about it. So, okay, there's our Death card. Oh, the High Priestess. The High Priestess is all about intuition and going inside yourself, meditating, and finding, you know, tapping into your own intuition. she's got the moon here. You know, she's kind of mysterious and kind of natural, following the cycles of the earth and the moon and everything. She's often in modern day tarot called somebody who is a person who sort of directs self-care. So sometimes when somebody's getting like a spa treatment or something like that, the high priestess comes up. And I think the reason for that is because when you're doing those sorts of things where you get deeply relaxed and you can just lie there and relax and think, your mind does go to places that are deeper and you do tap into your own intuition. So that's kind of exciting. There's some excellent cards here. Then we've got the Four of Wands. Oh no, I split them. So the Four of Wands is very happy, and it's a celebration, and it's often a wedding. So you've got these two cards, this love relationship. That we're going to get into this in a minute, but this can mean a wedding is up and coming. Then you've got this card, which is somebody is working hard. They're in action. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. This is all good, except for he's a little defensive. Sometimes we call this guy the wounded warrior because it looks like he's got a bandage on his head. He's acting like he has to defend his turf, which he may have to do. So that may be you. You may be, you know, feeling like you have to defend something, or you might feel like you're working really hard and nobody's helping you, or, you know, you've always got to stick up for your own interests, that kind of thing. And then we've got the Hermit, who plays beautifully with the High Priestess because he's also about going into yourself and finding inner wisdom and learning about yourself and, you know, finding ways to learn about how you're going to utilize these skills in the future. So these are excellent cards to get together. So now here's the fun part. The Lovers, a love relationship, a deep and beautiful love relationship, something extremely special and connected and exciting, you know, all the good things about lovers. But then we also have the Two of Cups, and this is a very special relationship, very deep, could be a soulmate. So this does not have to be the same relationship. This could be very close, like it could be a bond between you and a sibling, a best friend, a business partner, anything. And that's all great, but I'm going to say, being that I've had this happen many times in readings, when these two come up together, this is one hell of a relationship. This is like one for the ages, somebody who really, really adores you and who you can connect to and have forever. And then you've got this card that sometimes means a wedding, so, or it can mean moving to a new home. So this is really strong. This is a really positive reading, Leo. I hope these things come true for you. I hope you have a phenomenal week. I hope things go soar right to the top. So you take care, and I hope to talk to you soon.